I was in the fifth or sixth grade, and my teacher called on me to get the encyclopedia and look up my grandfather. I didn't understand why she wanted me to look up my grandfather. I looked him up. She asked me to come up front and read, so I came up front and read. After I read it, I was like, wow. And everybody's like, that's your grandfather? And I'm like, yeah. It had never clicked that this was something that I knew the family knew him. I knew that we were all proud of him. He never talked about the war. He never talked about what he did. He was very reluctant to talk about it, especially the family. I said, Grandpa, you're in the encyclopedia. And he laughed and said, yeah, I guess I am. And I said, you're famous. And he goes, no, not really famous. And so he would change it and ask, how are you doing? How's school, etc. But yeah, it was kind of an eye-awakening event for me to see that people outside our family actually knew who he was and what he had done. I was always around the military. In fact, I enjoyed it. I liked it. I had some great assignments and some good people that I worked with and worked for. And so ended up 31 years later coming out. I came in on 7 November 1969. I was commissioned into military intelligence. I, at that time, volunteered to go to Vietnam. I was on a small 4-man advisory team on the Cambodian border. There was a major, I was a lieutenant at the time, and we had 2 sergeants. And it was a small team. I guess I felt closer to my grandfather because when you're in combat, you kind of experience different thoughts and different feelings. And so I guess I kind of felt closer to my grandfather because I could see some of the feelings and emotions that he had gone through. I worked with some excellent people. We had a mission that was very important, and I felt it was something where you could really make a difference, not only in your own life, but you can make a difference in others' lives and in the world.